Hello, welcome to episode number 15 of Lift More, Lose More. Last week we went a bit rogue and a bit, off point. So we're going to be back to being our boring educational selves for a little bit, and then we'll talk a lot of nonsense again. So today we're going to talk about training longevity. And well, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Peter. So basically what happens is someone comes up with an idea about 2 minutes before filming and then throws the subject onto someone else because we can't think of what to say. But the reason I sort of came up with this because, I suppose we both come across people like this working in a commercial gym, is people that they come to the gym for 4 weeks, 8 weeks, or 12 weeks, and then they disappear for the rest of the year. And very often it boils down to the fact that people relate to the gym to just coming here to lose a bit of weight. So when they have a holiday coming up, a wedding, a special event, they go on a diet and they start training. They may reach their goals, they may not. That special event comes round and then they disappear for 9 months or even longer. I personally have been training now, a long time. So over half of my life I've been in the gym. I don't particularly,
A long time.
I know I'm only 24 as well, started young. So I don't particularly enjoy the gym. We've both had proper jobs where, we're not just sat around in a gym 12 hours a day just doing bicep curls. So we've both had proper jobs. I've been in the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning when it first opens. That was before the time of 24-hour gyms, that's how long it was. I've been in gyms at 7:30 at night after a day at work. And a lot of the time it's down to vanity from personal reasons. I eat and drink a lot, I'm scared of getting fat. But we also have non-fat loss related goals when we are in the gym. And if you are one of those people that is, as I mentioned, one of these that starts training for 6 weeks and then disappears, maybe look at the gym as somewhere you come to for non-fat loss related goals. So, come to get stronger, come to get fitter, come to build some muscle, and don't just associate the gym with somewhere you come to just to lose body fat or get in shape for a special occasion.
Yeah,
To you.
Yeah, like Scott said, I've been a gym member. I think I started when I did GCSE PE, so a long time ago. But yeah, I spoke a little bit on my Instagram and Facebook yesterday or the day before about habits, how it's easier to change one habit at a time, not when you decide to get in shape to try and change everything at once. So what people do is like pre-holiday, they're like, right, I'm going to go to the gym, so I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to change my diet, I'm going to eat perfectly, I'm going to sleep more, I'm going to drink more water, I'm going to stop smoking, I'm going to stop drinking alcohol, it's never going to happen. People do it and fail, or they'll put a little bit of effort in and think, oh God, that was hell, and then they stop and don't come back to the gym for a little bit. What we would always recommend is just try and make the gym part of your life. Like, it doesn't have to be this amazing psych up, be a warrior, be a lion, be a fucking shark on a Monday, I don't know what day it is or something. Just come and enjoy it. Like, just come and lift some weights and have a little goal. And sometimes you'll come in and you'll have bad workouts, and sometimes you'll come in and you won't feel great. Other times you'll come in and you'll feel brilliant and you'll walk out and you feel fantastic. But if it's part of your life, you're constantly in this very good habit of making yourself healthier, building some lean muscle, burning a little bit of fat, and just generally feeling better about yourself, and that release of endorphins of having some exercise. People focus on goals and things like that, but if your holiday comes around in August and you've been going to the gym for a year, alright, you might not really caned it, you might not have got massive results, but you've built it into your habit. That's part of your daily routine. When it then comes to change your diet, you'll see 10 times the results because you've already got muscle built in that you've worked on for a year, you've put things in place. When I go to say, right, we're going to do an Arnold press, you might know what an Arnold press is. You'll just build experience and you build confidence doing the weights and doing the fitness based stuff, so whether it be running or any sort of exercise, rowing, skiing, whatever you're doing, you'll just become better. You'll get a little bit better every single time you come in, and then when you try and make a big change, it's a lot less of a change. I think if you're just go right, I'm going to only go to the gym for January when I feel really bad. I'm going to do January for my New Year's resolution. Then I'll probably go in July before I go on holiday in August, and then I might do a little bit when I come back if I put some weight on. You're going to get nowhere. Like, you're not going to get any more comfortable in the gym. You're not going to enjoy your workouts. You're not going to find a great deal of results because you're training for 3 months out of 12. Whereas if you just go, right, I can commit to 2 workouts a week. I'm not really trying to hit any massive goals. I'm going to make that my routine. I'm going to get in 2 nights a week, Tuesday and Thursday. I'm going to finish work and I'm going to come to the gym. When it comes to then adding one more workout in, you've already got that routine. You already know how to do it, know how to eat around that. Like, it makes life so much easier to just stick with it and build it as a routine. Make it into a habit. Make it into something you do every week. And it's part of your life. Then when you stop doing it, you actually miss it. If I don't train now for a week or so, I feel like something's missing. Like, something I enjoy doing is missing. It's not because I'm a massive, like, oh, I've got to train really hard every day. I just enjoy doing it and feeling like I'm pushing myself a little bit in different aspects, whatever I'm training for at that time. And it's a good feeling to just get a little bit better each day. If I look back on where I was last year, I'm a completely different person. I can do completely different things now. But that's not because they were all my goals at the time. It's just because I've went along, I've met new people in here, I've done different things, learned new skills. And now when I want to lose a little bit of weight, I'm going to be in a 10 times better position to get that holiday physique or to get that slimming down for a wedding or things like that. It's small steps daily are much better than trying to hammer it all into 2 months.
Yeah. I suppose it comes down to how you look at the gym and your relationship with the gym as well. So I suppose it's similar to your relationship with the scales or dieting or healthy eating in general. If you just associate the gym with when you are dieting or the stress of needing to get into a dress or getting into a bikini, then I'm not surprised you hate it. You go on a diet, put a lot of pressure on yourself, you force yourself to come to the gym, you start getting on the scales and that's probably not telling you what you want to see, you're eating foods you don't enjoy, and you're just in this vicious circle of doing stuff you don't enjoy under a lot of pressure, and sort of when that occasion stops and you're not that bothered how you look at something like that, you sort of ditch everything. So the diet goes, the gym goes, and you go back to your whole old habits. So like Pete said, it doesn't have to be every day. Just incorporate it into your week. It can be twice a week. You know, you can do 2 good full body sessions, right? You're not going to step on stage or run a marathon, but you will be healthier, you will build some muscle, you will be stronger, and just generally in a better place. Just touching on, you know, getting ready for a special occasion or whatever. If you actually train all year, constantly, over a number of years, getting in shape for that special occasion will be 10 times easier. Because all you're doing, when you go on a diet for 6 weeks, you're just revealing what you've got under that body fat. So if you've not trained for 9 months, you've got fuck all under that body fat. So you're just you're going to lose a bit of weight. You may look a bit better, but you're just going to lose a bit of weight, and that tone you were hoping for isn't going to be there. If you spend 9 months, a year, 2 years training consistently, however many times a week that is, when it comes to dieting, it's just simply a case of cutting back on your calories a bit, maybe adding an extra session in, and you will have something under there to actually show off wherever that is, whether it's in a dress, in a tight t-shirt, which Matt Dardis can't get at the moment, or when you're on the beach lunging around in Speedos. So, yeah, I think we've more or less covered everything, haven't we?
Yeah, just take little steps at a time. Don't worry about it. Like, people see some of the stuff we post on Instagram, or Scott stepping on stage, or deadlifting a load of weight, or whatever. These aren't cases that's something we've done all our life. Scott didn't prepare for that stepping on stage all his life. He just trained in the gym and then was in good shape, and went, right, now's the time.
Yeah.
I'm going to change and go serious about that. I've got now a £500 deadlift. I've done 2 deadlifting programs in my life. I've just incorporated deadlifting into my training and got a lot stronger with it over the years with no real urgency, nothing like that. And then when I thought, I want to make it bigger, I just put a little bit of effort in that direction. And the core was all there, the basis was all there to do that. Whereas if you walk in off the street and go, right, I want to do this within 6-12 weeks, you're pissing in the wind basically. You've got, you need to build a foundation. It doesn't have to be done like some sort of mental torture. It doesn't have to be a big deal. Just get used to coming in the gym, release a bit of stress, turn your phone off for half an hour, just have a release from the world, don't check your emails, don't check your texts, put some music on and have a bit of fun and enjoy it. And then once you make that your routine and your little break from everything, you're gonna be 10 times better off. And you're always better for doing exercise than if you don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Pete covered more or less everything there. Just don't put too much pressure on yourself. I think we said this in one of our first ever episodes. Just come in here and enjoy it. It's not as intimidating as you think it is. Once you get to know a few people and talk to a few people, you'll feel comfortable. So just try and enjoy it. And even if it is once, twice a week, get that base there and then you can build.
Yeah, enjoy what you do. Spend a bit of time in the gym. Get better, look better.
Bye.
See you later.